Hello, good morning. Tara Flo here to give you your weekly collective message. So, this is going to be from today, the 1st, until Sunday, the 6th or the 7th. Okay. So, if you feel like the message is going to resonate with you, please stay. And if not, you can scroll away at this time. Remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Even though this message is for this week, if this finds you anytime after June 6th or 7th, it's still going to resonate. Okay. So today I'm using a different deck. I'm using the Transient Light Tarot. I haven't used this deck in a while, so we're going to go and get into the cards and see what Spirit has for you for this week, guys. So what are the messages for this week? I hope everybody had a good full moon yesterday. I hope everybody did the necessary work that they needed to do for the full moon in Sagittarius, the blue moon. First card out is good news. When I pulled the deck out of the box, I seen the Fool on the bottom of the deck, and it also came out. So we are stepping into a new space, new beginnings. What else do we have? Lots of sacrificing at this time is what I'm hearing. Like, keep sacrificing that old version of yourself. Keep sacrificing, outdated anything from your life in order for us to fully move on. I like this a lot. Guys, it's like some of you probably had the opportunity to speak your truth this weekend with this full moon in Sagittarius. If not, okay, that's really interesting too. And if not, I feel like continue doing that. Just because we're in Gemini season, Mercury's in Gemini. Mercury retro is coming up this month. Around, I believe it's summer solstice, will be in that 2-week shadow period. So I think Mercury will start going retro maybe like around the 20th or the 21st. So it'll be sometime around summer solstice. So yeah, I like this a lot. Okay. So yeah, so we have 4 cards, and I'm going to talk about the cards on the bottom of the deck too. At least the one card on the bottom of the deck, because I know I'd be yapping and talking. Okay, so the first card we have out is 3 of Swords in reverse. This is really good to see. We're healing from something. We're releasing something here, coming into this new transformation, this new beginning. And I like that a lot. We also have the Fool. You've gained the keys to something. You've unlocked something, but it's also taking you here into the unknown. So you can't fear it. Okay. This is like, this is your moment to, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but this is your moment to prove it to yourself. Like, you don't have to prove it to others. You don't have to prove it to people who don't make the effort or don't reciprocate the things that you give out, but prove it to yourself. Prove to yourself that you're deserving. Prove to yourself that in these moments, in these times where it could be really dark and heavy and you want to self-sabotage, you want to self-abandon, keep pushing, because there's something here that is happening, and it's taking you into darkness here. So that journey is not done yet. Whether it's the shadow work, revisiting the shadow realm, whatever that is, you're still needing to do that introspection and dive into self. However, when you continue to do that, it's also giving you the realization of something. Something is going to be like, projected through your third eye to give you a message. But you're definitely unlocking something here. And it's definitely something about the third eye. My guys are showing me the front of the box with the eyeball here. So something around third eye activations. And I also feel like the last couple months, even more so in the month of May, we've actually gone through a lot of recalibration with the upper chakra. So that's really big. And especially with the Crown of Swords, this is the King of Swords. This is mental clarity. This is victory. And it's also giving crown chakra. So right now we have the third eye in the crown chakra. So something is either recalibrating or coming online, or working in a certain capacity that it hasn't before. So yeah, and look, there's another third eye on this sword as well. So definitely, I'm also hearing to cover your crown. And I think that's the message for me as well for this week, for me as well for this week. Cover your crown chakra, head wraps, hats, scarves, whatever it is, cover your crown at this time. And I'm also getting from it too that like preserving your energy. Because after this week, like things are going to go really slow. We're still going to be in this full moon energy for the next couple days, but then coming out into next weekend again, it's like we're going to be coming out of this like uncertainty, feeling like we don't really know where we're going. That clarity will come by the weekend, is what I'm hearing. And there's also something that you're going to, you're needing to pay attention to something that maybe you missed. Because they're showing me like a flashlight in like dark corners, and I had talked about that with my live. I did, I believe it was on Friday. But it's something about dark corners. Like if you guys have been doing the shadow work, revisiting the shadow realm, I feel like maybe there's something you missed. And for some of you, and that's what it is too, for some of you, you might have something attached to you, which also could be a trickster. That's why there's light being shown into the corners, because it's like when the light is here, that entity or whatever is like behind you or on the sides. So every time you shine the light, that entity, yeah, I just got chills, that entity is hiding. So you might need to get some energy work done. Oh, okay, that's why, yeah. So this is only for a few of you guys. If you know and or feel like you have something attached to you, it's going to be important for you to get energy work done, especially because what is attaching itself to you is trying to affect your upper chakras. That's what it is. So pay attention to that. Like, especially if you're getting like negative thoughts and stuff like that, or maybe just like behaviors that really you're not, behaviors or thoughts that are not yours, right? It's like something is trying to change you from the inside out and you're not really able to pinpoint what it is. It's an entity trying to attack your upper chakras because that's your discernment, that's your intuition, right? And then we have the future card here. The future is going to be bright for you, right? And I'm only saying that because the card on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Coins. And this is also pre-Empress energy, okay? So I would definitely, take your time this week and really be intentional about how you choose to go into your new beginning, right? And I'm also hearing some of you guys need to go out into nature. There's trees and like a water stream here, but the future is very bright. And both of these two cards here are giving like the unknown. So you might not even really get a lot of messages based on the path that you're headed towards, or, where your guides are leading you towards at this time. But all you have to do is just trust and have faith in knowing that everything is working out for you in your highest good. So that was your message for this week. And if it resonated, please comment down below. And I'm also leaving my